if you're to do things, do them the correct way, and just to be an agreement between the husband and the wife, not one.
No, you don't surprise me. Surprise. No, no.
I have 5
No.
kids and 3 wives out there. Hello, beautiful people.
Hello, guys.
Welcome to She Speaks Sacred.
Where her voice becomes a secret, right?
She Speaks.
We listen.
Spirit moves. I'm Wambui Mukunda.
And I am Zanele. We want to talk about a topic that some women will not enjoy listening to. And
Disclaimer.
most men will definitely enjoy this one because it touches on our fathers, our men, us, even a sisterhood, and children. The topic of something that is beautiful, something that is good, is fought for. And I've seen this in terms of everything in life, really. We don't want to only focus on husbands and men. So I was listening to radio just the other day. I think it's yesterday or the previous day.
Yeah.
There's a pastor who was saying, there's a clip that they were playing about of a pastor, a lady, female pastor, who was saying, ladies, if other women do not fight over your man, then you don't have a good man, or you don't have a man that is of the standards that society deems as a good man. And to me, that really hit me hard because I was thinking there's some truth in this, yeah? And I don't know if women will enjoy this topic. That's why we're saying today's topic is a bit controversial. And looking at society and how it's just like you, how you would create a good man. Mostly it will be somebody who's able to provide, somebody who's hardworking, somebody who has a good future, even if they are not there yet. Most of us, we found our husbands at a very, very low state in life. But you listen to this guy speaking and saw a vision and imagine life in the next 10, 20 years with this same guy. The reason you said maybe it's worth giving a try. So another woman is also seeing what you saw in your man. So she was saying that, a good man is fought for. So don't feel bad when you see women fighting over your man, or when you see women, competing with you for the man, because most times us as women, we take for granted our husbands. This channel is about motherhood, sisterhood, marriage.
Yeah.
So you will bear with us if we keep talking about the same topics. So most of us, we usually find it we don't like it when other women are fighting for our men. But she was saying that is good competition. What we're talking about in our first video, that is good competition because it puts you at a place where you value that husband, that man, that boyfriend that you have. Because if nobody else is fighting over that, you will take him for granted. You won't even see the efforts that he's doing for his family or even for you. And you think that it's just kawaida. You see, he has to do it. But if other people are giving you competition, it always keeps you on toes and makes you realize that you have a good thing that is worth fighting for. What do you feel about this statement? And for you, I know you'll have it. And I can't wait to listen to what you have about this because I thought it's something very true. And I don't know what you feel about it.
I would say there's some truth to it, but people have been saying lately that we're not supposed to be listening to religious women, first of all, nowadays, because their advice sometimes it's off. But there's some truth to that. I would say even a product, when a product is good, was it last year iPhone 16 was launched and Dubai Mall was full of people. They had lined up to purchase the day it was launched. So good things, so good things, they always have a competition.
It's
People
true.
will want that, will want that, will want that. But I don't know why at some point as women we need to take a seat back, relax and stop competing, because we've been competing all our lives. We always bring up these sisterhood scenarios, but at the back of it all, there's so much competition happening among women. Competition for what? Competition for these men. And sometimes the men that you are competing for is not a high value man. That man vitu kwa ground
Different.
different.
What you see is not what you get.
What you get.
Yeah.
So sometimes we need to also ask ourselves, why am I going after this married man? Where am I going? Why am I insulting another woman because of a man? Because we have those scenarios happening where instead of you asking your husband, why are you cheating on me, you go and attack the woman. And I don't know, we need to also stop that. We also need to start holding men accountable for their actions, and not among ourselves as women. And I don't think there should be any competition in this world. The moment you get your person, that should be your person, and that should be the end of it all. Even though they are good men, actually, you go and look at a man, the way he carries himself, the way he does his things, and you say, wow. The wife, there's some admiration to that. But what matters is the next step, the steps that you take after that. You go after that man, you go after that family. What kind of distraction are you bringing to that family? Me, I think as women, we need, if you get yours, it's yours. If you don't get it, move on to the next. Men, there's so many people out here in the world, billions of people out here in the world, and you always find your person. So the competition that happens between women for a man, first of all, we'd rather be competing for friendships among ourselves, for job opportunities. That one, I mean, please. Yeah.
Yeah, but I still believe that, it's not about the women, it's about the man. You could be a high value man, and as the other women will be seeing you, they'll want you. But the thing is, how are you taking that, you as the man? Do you now feel like, because everybody wants me, now I can have anything and everything, that I want? And there's danger to that, because we know that even our sexual intercourse with different people can bring problems for us. So to me, it's always about the man. What kind of decision does this man take after being seen as a high value man, or as something good that is worth fighting for? They always say there's no cheating in African culture. There's polygamy, but there's an approach also to polygamy. We can't just say because you have been seen with different kind of women, it's polygamy. No, there's an approach to it. There's a very good approach for every, and I was shocked to find that even for Kikuyu, there's a structure to be followed. In my culture,
it happens in most society. We just don't go into polygamy.
You don't just come and say, I have another one. No,
like there are steps to it, and there are process to it before you become at a point where you need, as a household, you and your wife, you need another wife and another one and another one. There are steps to it. But nowadays, usherati, that's what they are calling polygamy, which is not the correct way to name it. If you are to do things, do them the correct way, and just to be an agreement between the husband and the wife, not one.
No, you don't surprise me. Surprise. No.
I have 5 kids and 3 wives out there.
I mean, does it even make sense?
It doesn't. Let me also mention, we as women, we also get so much admiration out there from other men. But I think us as women, but us as women, once we get married, we know our boundaries. We know what you're not supposed to cross. And I sometimes feel like men lack that. They don't know the boundaries they need to set in terms of saying, I'm a married man, and
they
I
say
need
it's
to
their nature.
They're supposed to be having many women.
Maybe we need to bring a guy into the podcast and just, find out what happens in the brains of our husbands, brothers, fathers, because we do need to understand men as women. And as sisterhood, I think this would really help us. Maybe next week.
Maybe we'll bring a man to understand, because we have so many comments on our TikTok. By the way, we go to our TikTok. The moment we are talking about marriage, men are always in there.
Fighting
and saying how many wives they need in their lives. I don't know. We need a male perspective to be able to understand that, and for them to be able to also make us understand why they are doing it the way they are doing it, especially those in polygamy marriage.
It's not polygamy, it's whatever you called it.
Usherati too. People just want to cheat, but name it polygamy.
And when they are caught, that's when they are saying it's our nature as men. But men have ego. That is one thing for sure. And that ego needs to be controlled. I feel like ego needs to be controlled also, because you can't be going around and saying, I'm a man, so I need to be, control yourself. And self-control is one of the best principles in life. If you can't do that for yourself, you destroy your future, that of your family, and at the end of the day, it will not help you in any way. So guys, I don't know what you feel about this topic of something beautiful is fought for, whether it's men, whether it's product, and there's a limit to the fighting, and there's a limit to the approach in which you accept people fighting over you, just like what you're saying. Self-control for women is something, I don't know, and I let me not talk about this because it's personal. So guys, let us know what you think about this in the comment section down below. If you'd love to support us, please like the video, share the videos, subscribe. You are watching but you're not subscribing, and also follow our pages, TikTok, we also have Instagram, and we also have a Telegram community. You can join us for only 100 bob per month. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.